The British policeman is a friend to all except the criminal. He is taught that the police are the servants, not the masters of the public, and that it is their duty to be ready at all times to protect and befriend all those who need help. Whatever the trouble is, people know that the policeman will deal with the situation efficiently and without fuss. Advice is readily sought from them on a great variety of personal problems, even on the correct way in which an old age pension form should be completed. Nothing is too trivial, nothing is too serious for his attention, and he thereby becomes a good friend of the people. They have learned to trust and respect him. Friend to all.
A police officer who was filmed pushing a man to the ground during the G20 protests in London last year will not face charges over his death.
Servants.
I asked him to identify himself and he refused.
Not the masters of the public.
A police riot squad officer who provoked national outrage by hitting a G20 protester with a metal baton has been cleared of assault.
Protect and befriend all those who need help.
The shocking brutality that earned a police sergeant a criminal conviction. Custody Sergeant Mark Andrews, a former soldier, was caught on CCTV grabbing hold of her in the station lobby and dragging her across the floor. He then shoved her into a cell. Ms. Somerville, then aged 57, was filmed lying on the floor before struggling to get up with blood pouring from her head.
Not the masters of the public.
It's so good for you.
You do not have a right to come up and start pushing my camera.
I'm not pushing you.
You did.
Shut up.
And the camera's on. What?
Shut up.
A good friend of the people. Trust, 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 and respect him.
Now, the Metropolitan Police are facing a compensation bill of £250,000 after admitting a raid on a climate change group the day after the G20 protest last April was illegal. Police burst into the Convergence Centre in East London carrying taser guns and handcuffed protesters face down. The Metropolitan Police Commissioner admitted it was unlawful to arrest, search them and force them to be recorded on film, but he refused to apologise.
Protect, protect, and befriend all those who need help.
A patrol car chased a 70-year-old driver down country roads in Monmouthshire after they spotted him failing to wear a seatbelt. He was reportedly followed for 17 minutes. When they caught up with him, the officers smashed his windows and kicked in his windscreen.
Efficiently and without fuss.
The incident is being investigated now by the Independent Police Complaints Commission.
Servants.
It was a defining moment in British policing when two firearms officers walked up to a passenger on the London Underground and shot him in the head.
Protect.
Shut up and listen to me. Okay? You're in my custody now, and you will be quiet and you will listen.
Not the masters of the public.
On my throat!
Camera recording.
And then he sort of came to me and sort of pushed my head down. When he stood me up, he put his hands around my neck.
Not the masters. Servants, protect.